Hello, my name is Pavle Sabic, and we're here with Beryl Consulting and Tell Me More Ventures. We're here with Sarah McKenna from Sequentum. We're all going to talk about data scraping. So, Sarah, tell me, what is it that Sequentum actually do?
So Sequentum has a platform that is focused on web scraping. We have been in the market since 2008. It's a completely proprietary web stack. It's not open source at all. And we have built it from the ground up to be low code and to get you started in minutes on the most complicated sites.
That sounds rather exciting. And so what are the kind of clients that are taking advantage of this fancy AI and data that you guys are providing?
Right. We have over 20 government agencies. We have a lot of the biggest firms, biggest hedge funds, and some of the investment banks in the finance sector. We also have background check, real estate, insurance, healthcare, and many other industries. We're industry agnostic.
Okay.
But we've been around for over 15 years. We're backed by WorldQuant Ventures. Yeah.
And so how do you ensure with something like web scraping and data is very treacherous? So how do you ensure litigation, regulations, and everything?
Yeah, there's a lot of litigation in our space. A lot of it is recently, since ChatGPT came out, is focused on what to do with creative rights and copyright. But a lot of it's also just an attempt to put restrictions on web scrapers. And so it's a very interesting time. We've been way ahead of the law for many years. And the way we approach that is by engaging with standards group in the industry. We brought the Sequentum operating guidelines to the Alt Data Council under FISD, for example. And we worked for years with all the general counsels and compliance teams from major SEC government institutions, and we published the Web Data Collection Considerations, which I think pretty much aligned the finance industry on, what's kosher and what's not in terms of, web scraping, how to do it the right way. And we've baked all of that strategy into our platform. So we have governance and audit trails, we have rate limits, we have, all of the bells and whistles that you would need to make sure that your data is collected in the right way, okay, and that it comes with the right quality and trust.
So with all that said, describe to us one of your products and how it actually works with your products.
So our core product is really the platform. So we can ingest from any type of data. It could be a document, it could be from a database, it could be from a web page, an audio stream, a video, an image. We ingest the data, we transform it, AI enrich it, structure, and deliver. So it's a full data platform from ingest to whatever the endpoint is. Right. 95% of our work is in web scraping. We have uncommon capabilities to kind of sidestep all the bot blocking, hundreds of millions of dollars being invested in bot blocking. We're really not blocked. It's nice that we have a proprietary platform. They're not reading our source code.
Right.
But this is a big area now. So it's worth mentioning. But yeah, that's our core product. And then we have some catalog data, but it's not really our focus. We're more interested in being the operating system for driving this decision intelligence.
Understood. So, and going forward, what is the future look like for Sequentum?
Well, we have really we believe strongly in the way that we have approached trust in data, right? Trust is a big problem now with AI because AI hallucinates, and there are limits to sort of the pattern matching type of logic that AI is using now. It's incredibly powerful, but it's not always right. So what we've done is we have built all of the validations and verifications along the way to make sure that the data you're pulling is correct. And if you're using AI to enrich the data, we have strong capabilities in the platform to not only audit and govern every step of the way, but also to create evidence trails and audit trails of exactly how data was collected, the provenance of the data, how it was enriched, every step of the way, so that you drive trust. Right. And we've created all of those views for the various stakeholders so they can go in on their own schedule and see exactly what's happened, what version was live when, what was in it. We also, because it's a low-code platform, we're using reusable building blocks of automation that make it much easier to present sort of documentation of these automated agents, what we call agents. And we have this human-readable format that anyone can read. So you don't have to be a Python programmer. If you are, that's great. We have, we think low code matters 95% of the time, and that remaining 5%, you have to write actual code to customize. So we support, Python, C#, regular expression, and JavaScript customization. But yeah, I mean, it's the key is efficiency, making transparency and trust, and making sure it really, really works, like it's bulletproof.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Terrific.
So that's
and ultimately user friendly by the sounds of it.
very user friendly. You can get started in minutes. We've just released the Sequentum Cloud, so you don't have to install anything, not even an extension in your browser. And you can, immediately start pulling data, or even just exploring what data is available on various sites that you're curious about. So yeah.
Terrific. Well, thank you very much for
really
explaining
excited.
that. It's terribly exciting. Sarah McKenna from Sequentum.